Coming up in this video from Ireland, we're trying to fly back to the States with Lucy, which means we have to return to continental Europe, but doing so requires traveling over water, over land, and underwater. And I also share how I really feel about a regulatory sticker.
You really ought to just be removed from the gene pool altogether.
Hello, we are Ben and Rebecca, and this is our puppy Lucia. In the fall of 2021, we shipped our 4x4 camper van Denny across the Atlantic in search of new experiences and a life less ordinary. Welcome to our journey.
Hey, watch your mirror.
Hello, can I get the name, please?
On the Irish Ferries boat.
Rebecca and Benjamin.
Yes, sir.
Great. So lane number 20,
20.
over by the fence on the other side.
Okay.
Have a good journey, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Don't run into the light.
I know, but it's in my lane number 20. Okay, this is our departure from Ireland. Nothing ever goes as planned. We wanted to do more, but that just means we can come back and be still totally impressed. So, we're starting this video in Rosslar Harbor, which is Rosslar. Mike was pronouncing it Rosslar.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're catching an Irish ferry boat over to Pembroke in Wales, driving across England, Wales and England, and then taking the Eurotunnel into France so we can fly home-ish to a beach house that we rented south of the border in Mexico. And the reason why we're doing this is because this little sweet nugget of joy here, in case you're not aware of it, it's very difficult to travel with a dog. It's very difficult to travel to countries that are islands with a dog. Hawaii is difficult. Australia, Iceland, Ireland, England, Wales, Scotland, and yeah. So France is known as a place for us to actually relatively easily and pretty cut and dry fly in and out of Europe with Lucy.
We always like to thank our Outliers community for supporting production of these videos. You guys are the best. Click join on our YouTube channel for early releases, exclusive content, increased engagement, and so much more.
Dude's having a bad night.
I guess he's done with us.
Apparently.
He was not very nice.
He was mean.
He would have just said, hey, I'd
Parallel
like to
park
you
into
back
this spot.
there, instead of like waving me around to go that direction.
I know. Well,
Alright,
we're in.
We're on. Okay, headlights off. I do not want to forget that. Seriously, we could like be in our camper right now. Oh, it would be so comfortable to stay in there. G5. It's like 7 is where everything's at. I think we found our spot. Look good?
I like it.
All right, so we have cushy chairs, but considering it's like 8 o'clock, we thought it'd be nice to have this entire stretch to lay down on.
Attention, attention, ladies and gentlemen. Please listen very carefully to the following safety announcement. In the unlikely event of an emergency, in the event of smoke, low-level signage illuminates the way to the escape route.
Looks like somebody made themselves comfortable when I was catching that shot.
Yep, I swapped out the chairs, got one to put my feet up on. I didn't find those particularly comfortable, or the bench.
So we won't
went
have
for
to
the one at the
argue
end of
over
the wall.
this 8-foot section of padded.
Take it,
Wow.
you can have it.
So on my way back from capturing that shot, I know, Fanta, we're going to be having Orangina by the end of this video. A couple pain au chocolats for dinner, and for red Thai curry. So
Oh, we had
kind
green
of
Thai curry yesterday.
steep, you know, all this was 27 euros, but you're on a ferry in Europe, so that's kind of what you're going to get.
Yep.
Not very comfortable. Maybe on my side. I guess that'll work. Okay, first stop for a potential place to lay our heads tonight. Looks like it's gonna work just fine, in my opinion. I will have no problem sleeping here.
Looks fairly level. Nice views of the ferries. Good morning from Pembroke, Wales. We had a lovely sleep at that park up for the night. Not exactly the kind of place that you can stay for multiple nights, but it was perfect for the night you arrive on the ferry or getting ready to leave on the ferry. We were able to listen to the water outside the windows, and there were beautiful views when we woke up this morning, and even a rainbow. So, good start to the day. As you can see, it's getting a bit chilly. We have sweaters and scarves on. I'm not sure that it's actually getting chilly versus having a little bit of a cold snap, but either way, I am taking advantage of wearing my favorite scarf for as long as I can. We have about 310 miles to make it to the Eurotunnel on the other side of the United Kingdom island. If you know anything about British roads and miles, our expectation is that it will not be 60 minutes for 60 miles. It usually takes a little longer than that. We've given ourselves a couple of days to break it up and have room for, life to happen. And speaking of that, there's all kinds of things we still have left to do in the United Kingdom, from down here all the way up to the tippy top of Scotland. And it's disappointing to come back through here and to be leaving it undone, and friends unvisited, if that's a word. And but at the same time, as you well know, that's life. It happens, and we are called in a different direction, and you can't do everything. It's just not realistic. So we've done what we can. I think we've done some pretty good justice in the last 5 months to the Isles, and no doubt that we will be back to do more. For now, we're on our way to France.
we've actually made great time because most of our travel has been on the motorways. So the average speed was like roughly between 50 and 57 miles per hour. We're queued up here. I'm using them British words for the Eurotunnel. But last time we were in France, we were kind of illegally there because we did not have these stickers on our truck. And I'm willing to respect their laws, but if you need a sticker to let you know that a big vehicle like ours or a lorry has a blind spot, I'm sorry, a sticker isn't going to help. You really ought to just be removed from the gene pool altogether, because in driver's ed, blind spots was like right after the seatbelt practically. So we're going to respect the rules. Can't lie, I was hoping to find magnetic ones for the doors, but stickers do come off. Here we go.
Attention.
This-
Mort.
I'm usually not like picky about how things look, but that just looks stupid.
Danny's got new bling. Bling bling.
All right, this hurts. We also need to put one of the stupid person stickers on the back wall of our vehicle. And you'll see the lorries over here have these. And it was just a genuine mistake when we got here last year. But
We had trouble finding them.
now,
That one's
if
crooked.
anybody gets hit, it's their fault, not mine, right?
I guess.
Okay, one more for the door. Oh gosh. The things we do for travel, defacing a really good looking truck with an idiot sticker.
It probably
Okay.
won't be the last one Denny wears.
Exactly. You know, I like to put the idiot marks on the truck myself, and I'm pretty damn good at it already, naturally.
We got quite
So,
a few while we were in
yeah,
Ireland.
We do have some chips, bangs, and bruises. Let's make
Us
a push
and the
to
truck.
the tunnel now. Oh, self-check it, huh?
Okay.
And the name of the booking, please.
Benjamin Pasternak.
Okay, would you scan your pet for me?
Sure. Hi, sweetie. Come here. Go now. Keep following the France signs.
That's right, yeah. You can go to the passenger terminal, keep an eye on the screens when your letter says please proceed.
So she put us on an earlier train.
Oh, really? So I'm pretty excited about taking the Eurotunnel. This will be a first. I know to some folks it may be just like, yeah, it's a Eurotunnel, but it's my first time. I want to do it. Going underwater on a train just sounds freaking cool. Since we made such good time today, we were like super easy be able to go like on their app and change our reservation today, and then we got here even earlier than we thought we would, and when checking in Lucy, they put us on an earlier passage through the tunnel. So I guess there's a little bit of flexibility this time of year, but yeah, let's do this.
France.
Do you live here in the UK?
No, we live in the US. We've just been traveling here in Europe.
Where did you get this from?
From Montana, and we're from Alaska.
Oh, right, okay. So what, you shipped it over here?
Yeah, we did.
What is in the back?
Just our living quarters. Yeah.
Okay, so the records and
Nope.
brilliant, there we are.
Thank
Shall I see
you.
the next window for me, just at the end?
Okay.
Check it, right?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Nice to meet you. Bye. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.
Hello.
Just need to check your gas, if that's okay.
We actually do not have propane. We are all diesel and solar powered.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, that's not how we check it. I just need to see if you've got a gas tank. That's all right. We're not swabbing you or anything like that.
Oh,
We're not doing a swab or anything. We're just checking your gas, that's all.
how can I help you? Do you want me to jump out and show you? Or
Please, yeah, just so I can see it's turned off, that's all.
oh, literally, you know how a lot of campers have propane? We have no propane. We're electric and a diesel.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
Your accent's very...
Alaska.
Ah.
Thank you. I like your accent as well.
If you just go to the green arrow on the far right for us, just over there.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
thanks.
So I think we go over there now.
I guess they don't see too many single fuel source vehicles. And now it looks like France's and the EU passport control is here as well.
Watch the mirror. Bonjour. Comment ça va? Merci beaucoup. Okay.
You can check in.
Hello there.
Caravan.
Yeah. 14. Thank you.
Thank you. The gate's open.
Says it's embarking now, so I would go. This is crazy.
Oh, it's getting real now.
This is
is
so
really
insane.
Cool. An underwater train that's
Car
kinda
train.
like a ferry. What?
So cool. I said stop. That's quite the compliment to have somebody who sees this many cars every day say this is the coolest thing he's ever seen.
Yeah.
Are we gonna need to fold in our mirrors?
This is 10 feet wide.
Okay. This is crazy.
Like the Whittier train tunnel in Alaska is cool, but this is cooler.
This is so insane. Like, this is one of the coolest things we've ever done with the truck.
As a safety measure, please open sunroofs or vents and keep your windows open halfway throughout the crossing. We would like to remind you that for safety reasons, flash photography and smoking are strictly forbidden on board. In the unlikely event of an emergency, follow the instructions broadcast over the public address system. The following alarm will sound.
Oh, we're moving. We're going. Okay, well, that's the perfect time to tell you about the EuroTunnel. This EuroTunnel opened in 1994. It started construction in 1985, and if you can believe it, there is record clear back to 1802 about plans to build a tunnel crossing under the ocean between France and Britain. So, this tunnel goes from Folkstone, UK, to Coquel, France. It is 31 miles long. I feel like I'm giving a book report. And it goes 250 feet under the seabed and 380 feet below sea level at its deepest point. The really cool thing is that this is the longest underwater section of tunnel in the world at 21 miles underwater, and the tunnel as a whole is the third longest tunnel in the world. So it was predicted to take about $5.5 billion to build. It ended up taking $9.9 billion in 1994 dollars, which now in 2021 is about $21 billion. So it was the most expensive construction project at the time ever proposed. And last little bit, it carries 10 million passengers per year as of 2017 and 2 million lorries. I can't even remember how many tons of freight, but it's insane. And one really cool little side note for me, I took the Eurostar in 1995, and my ticket, I still have it, indicates I was one of the first 500 passengers to go on the tunnel crossing. So this is going back old school for me. The last time I was on here, I'm going to tell you how old I was. I was 14 at the time. One last little tidbit that you might be curious about, and I forgot to mention, is that the train goes up to...
satellite reception.
No
Always interrupting me. It goes up to 100 miles per hour, and sometime in the last 5 years or so, they actually installed 4G cell phone service under the tunnel. So we'll see if it works, but supposedly you're supposed to be able to have cell phone service while you're down here.
Don't forget to put your watches forward 1 hour and to drive on the right after leaving the tunnel.
Drive on the right.
Pleasant crossing.
No more stay left.
And we look forward to seeing you again soon.
We're going to be going stay to the
Oh,
right,
yeah.
stay to the right, stay to the right. It's almost 6 months we drove.
I know.
I don't know, I didn't see it. I was paying attention to the doggy. Oh, an apple.
Gotta get rid of that contraband.
That's right.
Come on, me, you out there.
Just make
And
it.
there's a Brexit out.
Yep, that's right.
Well, bonjour, mi amor. Bienvenue en français. Did I
En
say that?
France.
Correct? En France?
Nee.
All right, well, that's
Très
still
bien.
not too bad. Welcome to France. Stay right, stay right. Let's
And
find
turn
a place to park for the night.
I think one of the nicest things about taking the channel crossing just now was that all of the paperwork for crossing borders was done before you ever got on the train. So the British side checked you out, then you drove over and the French side checked you in, and that was it. It was finished. So when we arrived here, we drove off the train and got on to the motorway. We have picked out an air not too far from here for the night, and we're hoping that there's still space. It sounds like it's close to she always interrupts me. It sounds like it's close to a cute little town, and hopefully it works out.
So I need to go
À
to the
gauche.
right side of the road.
Oui.
Right?
300 meters at the roundabout.
so
Take the first exit on
stay
À
right.
droite, à
Stay
droite,
right.
à droite.
This is right.
This is
See,
right.
they're even keep right.
They
They know everybody's
noticed.
fresh off that train. Keep right. Might call these a fried egg.
Fried egg roundabouts. That's it. That's
But
funny.
now I'm going around the roundabouts.
The wrong
The
way.
wrong way. The right way. Who even knows anymore?
This looks like it's it.
Stay right.
Stay right. I hope there's room for us. Busy place. There's one right there for sure. If they have other choices. That's the dump station. Great Britain.
Okay, this is our campsite for the night. It's been a long day, and I know you can't see anything right now, but we're going to go grab a bite to eat. So this restaurant is about 300 yards away from the camping area. Needless to say, it did not take much convincing if Rebecca wanted to go to a French restaurant on her first night again in France. You know, they have menus inside with light.
Okay.
All right.
I'm waiting for two.
Okay. Well, that's anticlimactic.
The star of the show demanded that we plug her YouTube channel and social media. And since we're doing shameless plugs, did you know we have another channel? Check it out for life's most memorable moments.
Well, good morning. By the time we got parked and settled in, it was pitch black, and you wouldn't have been able to see anything. These camping areas, free camping areas, we've seen them in France, Spain, and Italy quite a bit. But they're just places you can park and visit the town. Thanks for riding along with us in this video. It was a different one. Definitely covered some ground, but we look forward to sharing a little bit of France before we start the next chapter. See you later.
What do you think, Lucia?
I don't know about this.
C'est très magnifique, Mama.
Je ne sais pas.
She's like, I don't know what you just said. It wasn't French.
Yes, you bilingual. You say bonjour. Bonjour? Okay. But yeah, just a... Okay. Fuso. Fuso. Good girl. Rocky Road? Rocky
No,
Road?
we don't shake for Rocky Road.
See.
It's the hand gesture, but it's cute.